You took an oath to honor the Constitution.
It's a racist word. It's not a racist word. I said he called me that word. Nobody was called that. Use it.
Just do your own job, you piece of shit.
You're not going to put me in fear with your camera.
I didn't know y'all could be so good anymore.
In a quiet town, a man innocently stood by as the police investigated a situation unrelated to him. The peaceful scene changed when an officer approached him, asking about a bike. Though the man denied...
Everybody do me a favor and hit the like button and then put in the comment section OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio.
Any involvement, another officer contradicted him.
Okay, if you're not talking to anybody, you can leave.
Well, you can leave. You're dismissed.
No.
We can't leave. I'm not leaving.
Okay, then come and talk to me.
I'm not going to come talk to you.
Police officer, man.
I know.
Did you pull the bike? Did you pull the bike off him?
I'm not going to come talk to him.
Did you pull the bike off him?
I did not.
Okay.
After a short exchange, the officer let him go but asked for his ID. The man refused, leading to a tense standoff.
So you just told me you did.
Nothing to do with me.
Okay, you're free to leave.
Yeah, you're free to leave.
What's his name?
So he had a tense standoff because he didn't have the 5A cop card in his wallet that teaches the cops that I don't have to give you ID unless you have probable cause. Why didn't he have the 5A cop card in his pocket? How come he didn't? It's only $10. Why didn't he have it in his wallet? So he could have shown the cop number 4 on the 5A cop card. There's the problem right there.
Preston. That's all I know. Preston what? I don't know. You got ID on your box? I'm going to need an ID now. Okay.
The officer insisted, but the man firmly believed he didn't have to talk to anyone. Despite his protests, the man was arrested.
177. I got an uncooperative witness. Come on.
What does that tell you right there? That if you don't have the 5A cop card in your wallet when the cop says, hey, I want your ID, if you don't pull out the 5A cop card and show him number 4, cop requests your ID and says he has suspicion, and you say, I'm a good citizen, I plead the 5th, and then you show him the law, then you're not taking the ride, because while you can beat the rap, you can't beat the ride. He didn't have the 5A cop card in his wallet. And because he couldn't show the literature, then the cop arrested him believing he was right. Cop didn't think he was wrong. Remember that. That's a dunce cap, jackboot thug pitch.
Over here.
He doesn't care if he arrests you incorrectly.
I need to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you.
You have to talk
I don't want to talk. No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
Okay, you've
No, I don't.
inserted yourself.
I came down here to help them.
So,
I don't have to talk to
This is
anybody.
going to go one of
I
two
don't
ways.
have to talk to anybody.
This is going to go
I don't
one of
have
two
to talk
ways.
to anybody.
Okay, either
I
you're
don't
going
have
to
to
sit
talk to
here and
anybody.
talk to me,
No,
we'll just have a short
no,
conversation,
No.
or I can
I
arrest
don't
you for
have to.
obstruction.
No, you're not. I'm not obstructing
You
anything.
are.
You're right here.
Okay.
I'm not obstructing nothing.
Is he
These guys
following
just
any of
care
the
of me.
instructions that I teach?
Nope.
Is he
Okay,
following
I don't
anything
wanna
that I
talk to you.
teach?
Turn around right now.
It was a regrettable
how did it go?
incident, and in the end, the police had to pay a hefty sum of $290,000. In a small town, an unusual incident unfolds. A police officer on duty, Officer Smith, seems disoriented, possibly under the influence. He decides to confront a random man named Dave in a local diner. Dave is puzzled by Officer Smith's sudden demand for identification.
You have any ID on you?
No, I don't have to give you
No,
ID,
you do
sir.
have to.
For what, sir? What did I do, sir?
You do.
What did I do, sir?
Officer Smith insists he must show ID, claiming to be his superior officer with badge number 4. Dave resists, believing he has no obligation to comply without a valid reason.
Send me another unit.
Please bring your superior here, sir.
I am superior.
No, you're
I am
higher.
superior officer. My badge number's 4. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have ID.
I don't have to give you ID.
No,
sir.
you do
I'm
have
just
to.
sitting there alone.
You
Why
do
are
have
here?
to show your ID.
Why are you here? No, I don't.
Yes, I do. I had a
What crime
call
did I
on you.
commit?
Officer Smith orders Dave to leave the diner, and Dave questions the fairness of the situation, suggesting possible racial profiling.
What crime
You
did
know
I
what?
commit?
Get up
What
and
crime?
go outside.
I'm
Get up
asking
and go outside.
I'm asking you what crime
Get
I
up and
committed.
go outside.
Sir, I'm asking you what.
I got called here for you, and I'm asking your identification.
Sir, what
Get up
did
and
you
go
do?
outside.
What was the call?
Get up and go outside.
Sir, that's not fair. That's not right.
No, it is fair.
That's not right, sir.
It's very fair.
That's not right. That's
And
all
it's
being
very
recorded.
right.
Racial profiling, man.
Oh,
On the
yeah,
phone.
it's racial profiling.
Straight in here.
Or, I'm sorry, 32431-272. Run that, please. because this guy's saying that I'm racial profiling him.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Because I just don't like people.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't like people.
It's like that out here, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
sad.
it's like that out here.
It's sad.
Everybody knows me knows that I don't care whether you're white, brown, or
You
tan.
drunk, sir? Why are you looking like that, man?
Because I'm tired of your attitude.
I don't have an attitude.
You
I
do
never
have
had-
that.
As the tension escalates, another officer arrives at the scene. Dave wonders why he's being singled out. While Officer Smith maintains he doesn't discriminate based on skin color,
That's real. That's real. Yes, sir. But why am I being outside? Why am I being outside?
Is there anything on him? Did you hear what they just said?
Yeah, I heard.
the situation becomes increasingly fraught, leaving everyone involved feeling uneasy and uncertain about how it will ultimately unfold. There was a blind man taking a walk with a special stick to help him navigate. Unexpectedly, he was stopped by someone who thought his stick resembled a weapon. The person asked for the blind man's name and birth date, to which he hesitated, but eventually responded.
What's this in your back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
It's a navigational age. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give that unless
Yes, sir. I was investigating.
You have reasonable.
Do you want me to put you in handcuffs right now?
The person insisted that it looked like he was carrying a weapon in his back pocket, wanting to make sure it was safe. The blind man tried to explain that it wasn't a firearm, but the person kept turning around, making it difficult to see.
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You don't have
you
to.
ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a to me.
Another person arrived and asked the same questions, but the blind man repeated that it was not a weapon, just a tool for his blindness. Despite his clarification, they decided to arrest him.
Sir, what's the stop you for? For a walking stick. And it could look like a weapon. She asked you to really get it, okay? Now she's asking me for ID. Okay? I don't need the ID unless there's reasonable articulated suspicion.
Was that hard?
It's gonna be. I want your name and your badge number. I'll put you in jail for resisting.
Frustrated, the blind man made a public statement, asserting his right to defend himself legally.
This is not a weapon. This is an aid to a man who's legally blind. And by him merely displaying it and showing, okay, you were wrong, Jamie Goad, you were wrong. This isn't a... That should have been the end of the encounter.
It is the law in Florida that you are supposed to resist unlawful orders. So I made up my mind to properly, legally, and as maturely as possible, given the circumstances, to fight back with the only tools that I have.
He vowed to fight back using the tools available to him, even though he couldn't see. In a quiet town, there was a rookie cop. This young officer believed he could order people around. He approached a man standing by his car and told him to leave. But the man, calm and firm, refused. He didn't appreciate being bossed around and made it clear. The cop was in for a surprise. The man was no pushover. He enjoyed teaching cops about the law.
It's my car.
Okay, we can get out of the street and get in the car.
No, I'm going to stand right here. I'm standing right by my car. I'm not, you don't tell me what to do. Don't be a dick. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I sue lots of cops. Don't play games. Mind your own business. This is why people don't like cops. Then shut your mouth and do your job.
He scolded the rookie, urging him to mind his own business, and even threatened to sue if harassed further. The cop had no choice but to listen. The man revealed he taught constitutional law, traveled the country suing cops, and stood up for his rights.
And if you want to arrest me, do it, and I'll sue you under 1983. You're telling me to get out of the road. Don't tell me what to do. Mind your own business. I'm a full-grown man. Mind your own business. I'm a full-grown man who teaches constitutional law, and I sue cops. I travel the country suing cops. So if I was you, mind your own business. This is why people don't like cops.
The cop couldn't argue and got schooled by a man who knew the law.
I'm a quarter the man I am, and we know that. Otherwise, you'd do something else with your life. Look what you do for a living. You're an oppressor.
Hey guys, do you mind hitting the sidewalk for me?
You abuse people. Why? He just wants to tell you what to do.
Serving and protecting.
You don't need to tell them to get in the sidewalk. Just do your own job, you piece of shit. Upholding rights. You're not supposed to bug people, and you're not supposed to bug the citizens of our country.
In the end, he learned that in their job, they should serve and protect without bugging the citizens they swore to defend. In a busy city, there was a man holding a camera. He stood in the parking lot near the Newburgh Police Department. 2 officers approached and asked him to leave. One of them even stopped him from moving. The first officer wanted to help, but the man declined. The officer then asked for his name and badge number.
Can I help you with anything?
No, I don't need any help with anything right now.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number though?
Sure, Kuhn, KUHN, Shield 17. Can I ask you what you're doing?
17. I'm just taking video and picture. How you doing, sir?
What?
What?
We got in the parking lot. Myself and Officer Kuhn.
How you doing?
You're not allowed to be in this area.
Can I get your name and badge number?
You can read it right there, but you're not allowed to be.
It's right there.
The second officer joined, questioning his presence. The man insisted it was a public parking lot. They argued about his right to be there.
You have any business here?
I do have business here, yeah.
What's your business?
I don't have to tell you that.
What's your business?
I don't have to tell you. Hey, whoa.
What's your business?
Just relax, man. It's not that big of a deal.
No, it is a big deal because you're not allowed to be in this area. This is for authorized personnel only.
That's
So
not.
if you'd like to go in the lot,
That's not true.
go sit over there.
There's no sign saying authorized personnel only. So
No, well, I'm telling you that. So you
I
can
don't
go
care
into
what
the
no,
parking
you
lot and
can't
stand
just.
over
This
there
is a public parking lot. So
No,
what
it's not.
happens is Geyer.
No,
Is
it's
that
not.
how I say that?
It's
This
not.
is a public parking
It's
lot.
not.
Yeah, because it's funded by
It's not.
taxpayer.
It's
Yes, it
not.
is.
You're
Yes,
wrong.
it
It's not.
Yes,
You're
it is.
wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Listen, buddy, we can go take a walk over
Listen,
here. And
buddy.
you can go stand over there. We can have this
You
conversation.
could take a walk over there if you'd like. There is no signs deeming this a restricted area.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I'm
Just-
telling
you can't just deem an area restricted that's open to the
so
public.
so then maybe you're having a hard time listening. Okay, that's what the issue could be here. I'm just trying to tell you, bro.
I don't think
go
that's
take
it.
a walk over here.
They-
you have issues or something like?
No, I
hearing?
think
you
you
have
have.
issues hearing.
I think you have
You're
some
not
anger
allowed to
issues,
be in this
buddy.
area, dude.
This
That's
guy
what I'm trying
came
to tell
over
you.
here.
Come over here and walk over here.
There's a complete difference. See, this is the contrast in America of you got cops like
Okay,
you,
yeah.
and then you got cops like you. You don't need credentials, and I don't need to provide you with anything unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I.
Okay, right there. This is what I'm talking about. And just like I do every day when I do my lives, you need to get the 5A cop card and you need to get it in your wallet. Right now, I only have the ones you can print out and then you laminate yourself. But if you buy anything from my store today, get the trifold or get the 5A cop card, whatever you get, I'm going to email you everything I sell for free right now during this live stream. You can put your order number in the comments, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to look in back of the online store. If you purchase anything from my website, for the love of God, get the trifold in your car so that you can invoke your Fifth Amendment right. You purchase one thing, I send you everything I sell for free. You're going to get this 5A cop card right this second. You take it down to Kinko's, you get it printed out, you laminate it. On every video you've seen so far today, each cop has demanded identification, except for on mine, where I schooled the pig in 2 seconds flat. But when the cop says, give me ID, this is the non-driver card. If you're not driving, you don't have to show ID unless there's probable cause. So you pull out your 5A cop card, you give him this instead of your ID, and you say, take a look at number 4. Cop requests ID and says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. What you say is in the yellow. I identify as good citizen and plead the Fifth Amendment. I do not give ID without probable cause. In the blue is the law. Hibble versus Nevada with RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion. Citizen must state how they ID, not give their ID. The Fourth Amendment says no ID is required without probable cause. Go to my website right now and order any one thing, and I will email you everything I sell for free. I want you to get my products in your cars. I want you to get my products. Edie came in earlier. She got the PDF, and I emailed her the PDF. She printed out one for each car. She has 4 different vehicles. She put one in each car. That's what I want you to do. If you don't buy this one from me, then go get your own broccoli wad rubber band and make sure it goes in your visor. Everything goes in the visor above your head. You never put your hands below touchdown position. Everything is touchdown position. I got my registration, my insurance, my proof, everything right here. My other hand is wielding my phone like a ninja warrior. And then when the cop walks up to me and says, do you know why I pulled you over? Do you know? I slip in my license, registration, and proof of insurance just like that. My phone is still recording him. And then he says, do you know how fast you were going? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't answer questions. Everything I need to provide is in the slip below. That's how you do it. Edie, didn't you put one in each car? I think you said earlier that she sure did. Edie put one in each car. It cost her $8.50 to have a trifold in every car. $8.50. I give a discount on my website, $8.50, and then you give one to your brother, you give one to your cousin, you give one to your lover. You have this in every person's car who you care about. And then I'm going to do it today. I've got it on the schedule. I'm just going to do a full breakdown of how to use the trifold step by step by step by step. You can watch any of my videos. It's a giveaway all day today. I do the same thing every day when I go live. If you purchase anything from my store, I don't care what it is, get the trifold, get the 5A cop card, I will send you everything I sell for free. That's how much I want you to have my products in your store, in your hand and in your car.
Committed a crime. I'm about to commit a crime. Reasonable, articulable. Did you learn that in training or no? Okay. So reasonable, you don't use that over here?
We don't use that phrase.
I mean, every police, reasonable, articulable suspicion.
I never heard those two words used together.
Wow, that's kind of scary.
That's
Suddenly,
terrifying.
a sergeant arrived. He listened to both sides and quickly dismissed the officers, stating the man had done nothing wrong. The sergeant reminded them that reasonable, articulable suspicion was needed for a detention.
Sergeant, before I'm being unlawfully detained, so
You're not being detained.
no, this guy told me I was being detained.
Listen, I told him he's staying here, trying to figure out what he's doing. He just wanted to get his name.
So I'm sure as the sergeant would know, you can't detain me for no reason.
A journalist.
I am a journalist.
We're investigating what was going on, okay?
Yeah, but as a sergeant, you should know that, your officer here didn't know what reasonable, articulable suspicion was. So, he said he's never heard of it. You guys don't use that here. Is that true?
No, what I said was I never heard the way you described it. First of all,
reasonable, articulable suspicion. You said you didn't know what that was.
No. As far as how we conduct business, we don't conduct business.
Well, I'm gonna teach you something. In order to detain somebody, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion. That's not speaking the way I do.
Like you just said, everybody's different.
Right? So when you detain somebody, what's your burden of proof? What do you have? What do you do? You just go to random. You just go to random people and say you're detained.
Enough. You don't need to sit here and argue. Okay, you guys are all set. All right, you guys can go.
Take care, guys. Stay safe out there.
Okay.
Sarge, listen, I have no ill intent.
Look, you're not being violent. You're not even being argumentative. You're free. You're recording me. That's fine. You're also being recorded.
I know.
So finally, a pig who knows the law. But as we saw this earlier just now, that when the other guy didn't give his identification, he got arrested. He got arrested because he didn't have the law in his back pocket and he did not wield his camera like he's a ninja warrior. These are the two elements I need to not go to jail in America. How do I know that? I've been arrested 3 dozen times before I had the camera and the card in my hand. Without these in your hand, you go to jail, even in 2023. You got to have this in your hand, you got to have this in your hand, or you got to have this in your hand. You have to have the literature of the law in your hand with the camera rolling so that they can see that you were cheated for your federal civil rights lawsuit, that I'll help you file, that I'll help you find a lawyer in your state, that I'll help you. If I see everything and you did it exactly like I taught you to do and you get wrongfully arrested, I'll come there and I'll chase those dirty pigs down. And I'll put them on camera and say, I'm a member of the press and you cheated somebody in this little town. And I've come here to help you, just like I did last week for 2 different families. Because if you wield your Fifth Amendment cop card properly, if you wield your trifold properly, there's every law that you need in here to explain to the jackboot thug pigs that what you're doing is perfectly legal and perfectly constitutional. Everything you need is right here in this trifold. And if you wield this properly and they arrest you anyway, and I see it on camera, I'll come there and I will help you. I will not watch it happen to you. I will not watch you film the cops, do everything right, show them the 5A cop card that says that I don't have to give ID without probable cause. If they arrest you anyway, I'll come there and I'll whoop their asses on camera, straight up. And you know what I mean when I say whoop their asses. I'm talking about intellectually. I'm talking about legally. I'm talking about metaphorically. As you guys know, I call for nonviolence, peace in the Middle East, peace here in America. Do not fight people. Do not attack people. Do not go to violence. They want you to go to violence. Don't do it. Don't give them what they want. Be very peaceful. Go very slow. Explain it to them. Cop says, give me some ID. And you say, sure, 1 second. You pull your 5A cop card out of your wallet and you say, well, I'm not going to give you my identification, but what I do have is this Fifth Amendment cop card right here. And it says right there, if you request my ID, that I have to identify as good citizen if you have reasonable articulable suspicion. So I'm identifying as good citizen. I invoke my First Amendment right and my Fifth Amendment right. This is now a police protest. And according to Hibble versus Nevada, even if you have reasonable articulable suspicion, then all I have to do is say I identify as good citizen. No ID is required without probable cause. If you do those steps and it's on camera, I'll help you. Everything you have to, you got to wield it like a ninja. These are my nunchucks. These are my nunchucks right here. My 5A cop card, my trifold, my phone. And like I said, if you go to my website right now, if you order anything off my website, I will email you everything else I sell for free. It's a full-on giveaway. Everything I sell, I'll email you everything during this live stream right now. Not the same deal when I get off live stream. Then you got to buy everything, but it's for free right now. As you can see, Edie right there, she got everything for free yesterday. She put one in every car. I think it cost her $8.50 for you to have a trifold in each car, because I send you the PDF so that you always have it. If you lose it, you can just print another one. If your kid tears it up, you could just print another one. If your dog eats it, you can just print another one. I'm trying to help you. I don't want to see your video like this unless you're someone like this guy who audits cops, and that's what he does for a living.
You already know that.
All right. Thank you so much, Sergeant.
All right, take care, sir.
Appreciate you. Stay safe out there, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, now right here is the most critical, right? So right here, when you first are getting pulled over, when you're very first being pulled over, this is the most critical time right here. Right when that cop has got you pulled over, the next couple steps you're going to do are going to dictate how your day is going to go and possibly how your life is going to go. The moment that cop pulls you over, you do not engage in a conversation with him. Now, I guarantee you that this guy engaged in a conversation with a cop. You do not talk to cops when they pull you over. You immediately pull your trifold down from your visor and you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent immediately. You do not talk to coppers. You don't talk to cops. If he starts this stop off incorrectly, then it's going to go downhill and we're going to watch it.
Burke and Brandon found themselves pulled over by the police. As the officer approached their vehicle, he asked Burke for his license and inquired about the source of the commotion in their Jeep.
I don't know. None of us.
Yeah, come on back here with me, Mr. Burke.
He started saying, not us. That's what he said.
Jeep.
I don't know. None of us.
None of us. Did you hear him say that? Listen to it again.
And inquired about the source of the commotion in their Jeep.
I don't know. None of us.
Yeah, come on back here with me, Mr. Burke.
Okay, now let me explain something to you. The 1977 case of Pennsylvania versus Mims says that the cop can order you out of the car in the name of officer safety. He must believe that you're armed and presently a danger to him. If he's ordering you out of the car because he's conducting an investigation and it's not for fear of his life, you can resist that unlawful order. You might get arrested, you might go to jail, but if he's unlawfully ordering you out of your car, then you may win that case at the Supreme Court, because we got to get to the Supreme Court to get rid of Pennsylvania versus Mims, to get rid of Maryland versus Wilson for the passenger being ordered out of the car. He started the stop incorrectly. The cop said to him, "What's with the commotion?" He said, "It's not us. You're denying something now." And now the cop has his ideas of what you've done and you're denying it now. You don't do that. That's the old way. This is 2023. The new way is you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent immediately. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent right now. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You use the trifold you got. You put one in your boyfriend's car. You put one in your son's car. You put one in your daughter's car. And then you had them watch my videos that say you don't deny or confirm anything. You simply say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Every person here needs a trifold in your car, and you need a 5A cop card in your wallet. I'll give it to you for free. Purchase one thing. I'll send you everything else for free. Right now, you got to print this out yourself and get it laminated. It's exactly like a credit card or a hotel key. You have the non-driver and the driver card that I give you both the credit card version of for the same price. I need you to get the products in your car. I don't care if you got an 89 Buick and you're living on disability and you're just getting through it and you can only got $1.13 for your gas. I don't care. I don't judge you. That's okay. What I do judge you on is when I offer you the materials for free and then I see your video and you're going, let me find my registration. Let me find my insurance. It's in my phone. And then you got to stop recording. I have coached you and I have taught you that your registration, your insurance, a photocopy of your identification is all in the slip above your head. Your hands never go below the steering wheel. Slide it out like that. And then you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. It's a giveaway all day today. If you get anything from my website, I will email you everything else I sell for free. I do this every single day. Please, for the love of God, listen to what I'm telling you. You'll be sitting there in jail and you'll go, man, that guy told me I'd go to jail. And you will. Their goal is to arrest you, impound your car, and steal your money. Whether I like that or not, that's a simple fact. Now he's getting out of the car. How safe is it for him? And he looks like he's black to me.
Mr. Bird.
He is
I'm
black.
going to ask you one time. How long you had your license?
I'm going to ask you one time, how long have you had your license? I'm going to tell you one time, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't talk to cops. Don't ask me where I'm coming from. Don't ask me where I'm going, where I've been. Don't ask me if I've been drinking. If I have a gun, I'll take no tests, no searches or seizures. Use the address of my ID. I give no additional information. Everything I need to provide by law is in the slip below. I will tell you one time I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right. The second time I'll tell you that you're going to get a federal civil rights lawsuit against you for violating my Fifth Amendment. Not only did I show you the Fifth Amendment on paper, I showed the camera the Fifth Amendment on paper. This video is for the judge in my federal civil rights lawsuit against you. Now, jackboot thug pig, go pound sand. That's how I would say that to him. I would not put up with that garbage from a pig. I'm going to ask you one time. I'm going to tell you one time, pig.
Mr. Bird.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you one time. How long you had your license?
Over 6 months.
Over 6 months. So everybody.
Why is he answering questions?
There, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you one time.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Burke promptly informed the officer that it was Brandon who had been yelling.
If you don't, we're going to go another route with it. Who yelled out of your Jeep when you went by?
Why is he telling him anything?
Us.
It was Brandon.
Who?
Brandon.
Which one's Brandon?
In the front seat.
The officer, satisfied with Burke's response,
Brandon's not allowed to yell out his window. You bet your buddy is.
Proceeded to investigate Brandon, likely aiming to ascertain the reason for his outburst or address any potential concerns.
I hate pigs, and I thought I would tell you to go F yourself. That's why I did it.
Got the Jeep.
Look at this jackboot thug pig. These kids don't know their rights.
What'd you have to say?
Nothing.
I was going to tell you to go F yourself, but now that you're close enough, let me tell you to your face, go F yourself.
No, tell me one more time you're going to jail, son.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Is that right? I'm going to jail? Is that right? Because right here on the 5A cop card for a non-driver sitting in the passenger seat like that gentleman was doing, it says right here on the bottom of your card. Do you see it? You tell the cop off using vulgar language. Cop says he's going to charge you with a crime for your language, for your speech. While filming with the phone in your hand, that guy doesn't have the phone in his hand. While filming with the phone in your hand, my right to free speech is protected by the First Amendment. First Amendment, Cohen versus California, upholds 1A rights. Cop loses qualified immunity for arresting you. As you're telling him to F off, tell him you might want to see this because this is the clearly established prong. I'm informing you you're violating my First Amendment right. I'm showing you you're violating my First Amendment right. You'll be sued under a federal civil rights lawsuit for violating my First Amendment right. And if you arrest me, violating my Fourth Amendment right. But he didn't have the 5A cop card in his pocket, and his phone is not in his hand. Haven't we seen this? Haven't we seen this? Your phone goes in your hand like this. The 5A cop card goes in your hand like this. You teach the jackboot thug pig on the spot. I'm giving it away for free today. This is free. Purchase anything. Get the trifold, get the 5A cop card. I'll send you everything I sell for free. This cop is dominating them because they don't have a guide in their pocket. They don't have a guide in their pocket that tells the pig, my right to speech is protected by the First Amendment. At the bottom one says, cop, let me talk, don't interrupt me. Filming, I state, my right to free speech is protected by the First Amendment. Houston versus Hill, it's your right to interrupt police. Why isn't he doing that? I need you to buy my products, but I also give them away. If you buy one thing, I give you everything. Don't be sitting there. A Big Red Truck, if you ordered anything, it's in your spam folder. And Big Red Truck, if you ordered anything during this live, I'm going to send you everything I sell for free on an email anyway. If you buy one of my digital products from my website, it's in your spam folder. Moderators, tell them it is in your spam folder. Wanda is here. Jack is in here. KT is in here. Gregor, Phil, what's going on? What more can I do? What more can I do? I'm giving you everything I sell for free so that you invoke your Fifth Amendment right, so that if the cop bugs you, you can say, you can't arrest me for bad language. Let's see how this ends. Let's see how this ends. I'm just curious. Michael Dolan is here. What's going on, Michael? Let's see how this ends for this kid who has no protection with him. He has no literature. He's not holding his phone. This is an ultimate fail.
What'd you have to say?
Nothing.
No, tell me one more time you're going to jail, son. What's your name? Brandon Hughes. I know who you are.
Oh, so you're stalking him.
Is there something you need to say to us that you want to yell out the window?
Oh, yeah. Now that you're close enough, let me tell you right to your face.
Who you yelling at?
I was hollering at you out the window, pig.
Look at me when you talk to me, son.
Oh, I'll look you right in the eyes and tell you to go F yourself.
Who you going to yell at?
I'll yell at you, pig.
What'd you say?
I told you to go F yourself. You didn't hear me? Let me give you the finger, too.
F the police.
Yes, sir, I'm sorry.
Exactly. You're sorry. Why are you sorry? You meant it. Say it. Don't be afraid now.
You're sorry. Get your hands out of your pockets.
No, I won't get my hands out of my pockets. There's no law that says I can't have my hands in my pockets. You can eat a fat pickle.
Yes, sir.
Why you want to say that to the police?
Because the police are brutal, barbaric, thug, jackboot, thug pigs. That's why I want to say that to the police.
I don't know y'all protect us. I shouldn't have.
No, I ain't protecting you.
Oh, and he falls right into cop sucking. I wish I hadn't covered his video. You weak ass kid.
Why you want to say that to the police?
I don't know y'all protect us. I shouldn't have.
I know y'all protect us. I shouldn't have. Do you feel protected right now, kid? You're being harassed for free speech. This entire stop is unlawful.
No, I ain't protecting you.
Now he's saying he's not going to apply the 14th Amendment to you, which is equal protection under the law.
F the police.
Yes, F the police. Right. I would give him a double bird. I would give him a double bird right in his face. I'd give him a double bird right there. Both hands would be, I would be like, yeah, F the police, F you, F your father, F your mother, F you, F your children, F your life, F your soul. I pray to God has mercy on your soul because you're going to hell for the things you've done. That's what I would have said to this jackboot thug pig. But I would be wielding my camera and my 5A cop card like a ninja. You guys see me do it. Have you ever seen me on a scene where I don't have the trifold in my pocket? You guys see me pull it out of my pocket, right? I have it in my pocket. How come I do? Because I don't want to get into a back and forth with the jackboot thug pig, have him arrest me, and then because I did not cover the clearly established prong that says the cop has to know which right he's violating or he still may invoke his qualified immunity, I say it out loud. I show him the literature on the spot. I have a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I can call you any names I want. I can say anything I want to you. I have all of the information in my pocket or in my hand, and I'm wielding my phone like I'm a ninja warrior. Wah! And instead, this kid is backpedaling and saying he's sorry and cops protect us. Put a 1 in the chat if cops do not protect us. Put a 1 in the chat if cops do not protect us. Put a 1 in the chat if cops are jackboot thug pigs. And if you're so inclined, just put JBTP. Hashtag JBTP. Jackboot thug pig. And you're seeing it right here. He's acting really tough with the 17-year-old kid. Try that with me, piggy. See how it goes for you, bruh. I wish I knew where this was. I wish I knew where this kid was. Jackboot thug pig. I'm talking pig. You are a pig. I mean, even if you're watching and you're like, man, I really don't like delete laws. Okay, cool. You don't like me. No problem. Do you live in America? You do? Okay. So then is there a chance that could happen to you? Yes, there is. Get that trifold in your car, but then take the 5A cop card, laminate it, and put it in your wallet. Put it in your wallet. Let's watch this jackboot thug pig just got more.
What'd you say? F the police.
Yes, sir, I'm sorry.
Yeah, F the
You're
police.
sorry. Get your hands out of your pockets. Why you want to say that to the police?
Because they're pigs.
No, I ain't protecting you.
Oh, wow. Not protecting you, huh? Franklin, your order failed.
F the
Do it
police.
again, bro. Franklin.
Why? You can get back. Why do you want to F the police, son?
I don't.
Oh,
Why
I do.
you say it then? You think it's
I
going to
do.
make you a badass or something in front of everybody?
I am a
No, sir, I don't,
badass.
'cause I'm getting fussed out right now.
You want to fuck the police?
No, sir.
Well, here
Oh,
I
yeah.
am, right here, brother.
Oh, I'd love to.
Why not? You're a tough guy. Come
Oh,
on.
no, I am a tough guy. I would F the
Huh?
police.
You seem like a little baby the day you was in court, remember?
Oh, no. Oh, so he's targeting him. And he said F the police because he already targeted him previously. I would beat this cop down with my knowledge and my camera.
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you every opportunity.
Oh, you are? You pulled him over wrongfully. You pulled him over illegally. You pulled him over for words. The stop is unlawful. You're not helping him out. You're a jackboot thug pig, and you're proving it every second you're there.
No, sir.
This encounter marked a moment of tension and curiosity as the police officer sought to uncover the details surrounding the incident.
Then why you want to yell about it when you're in front of your buddies right there? Is it cool?
No, sir.
You trying to be a badass in front of them?
No, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you every opportunity to fuck me up. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Dude, what did he just say? What did he just say?
Every opportunity to fuck me up.
Oh, brother. Oh my God. I got to be honest. I hate cops so much. I hate them so much. If that pig said that to me, and I train every day for a fist fight, I do my sprints every day in case I have to fist fight some random stranger on the street. If he said that to me, I would be like, really? So if you drop the badge and gun, then it's legal for us to fight? Are you telling me it's legal, that you're giving me an opportunity to fight you fairly? Two men enter into mutual combat? Because to me, I'm not sure if you guys can see this or not, but this jackboot thug pig doesn't look like he's doing much training. Look at him. He's got no acetol syndrome. He's got no acetol, that syndrome, no acetol syndrome. So he's not doing any power cleans. He's not doing any sprinting at all because your ass pops out when you do sprints. Looks like he's enjoying food for sure. Looks like he's really eating a lot. Looks like he's really getting a lot of exercise with that fork arm. And then his arms look soft and pudgy, like he's not really training hard in case he has to fist fight somebody. It looks like and his legs look tiny. I mean, look at that. The biggest part of my body are my legs and my booty. So how come his legs and booty are so hypertrophied? But then you're going to tell me you're giving me every opportunity to fight you? I think you're baiting me. I think you're baiting me into a fight so that you can arrest me and charge me with a felony. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Do you think that this cop is trying to bait him into a felony? Because that piggy right there is not in enough shape to challenge any other physical man who likes to fight. Who likes to fight. I mean, who likes and enjoys fighting. You know, I'm live right now, so I just want to say openly that I do not endorse or condone violence at all whatsoever. I am not calling for violence in any way, shape, or form. I just want to know if a copper says you're giving me every opportunity to whip my ass, can he drop the badge and gun and we can fight? Is that fair? Sending off some free stuff right now. I'm sending off a bunch of free stuff to Jeff, to Adam, to Cedric, Franklin. Your order failed. I don't know why. Sometimes it's the website. Sometimes it's the card too. Hey, Seuss, I'm sending you some free stuff. Chris, sending you a bunch of free stuff. Joe, Edward, your order failed. Edward, your order failed. If you would, please go back in and see if you can fix it. So I'm going to send off all that stuff right now, a bunch of free stuff to you guys. You order right now during the live stream. I send you everything I sell for free. Right on. Brian from Here's the Deal just popped in. Here's the deal right down there. Got my trifold today. Yes. Yes. I mean, Brian has been an activist, freedom fighter against this police state, prison state, death state for years. I've been watching his channel for years and years. Did you know that they deleted his channel, High Impact Flicks, with 500,000 subscribers? Did you know that? I would have filed a lawsuit. Brian didn't. But Brian down here, Here's the Deal, got his trifolds today. Oh, yeah, I would absolutely waste that jackboot thug pig. But I can't, because they're trying to strip me of my gun rights. Everybody wants to try to get me into a fist fight so you can take away my gun rights. So then I'm a sitting duck. And then they can just send thugs over to kill me who are already criminals, who cut a deal with the cop that they don't put his sister in jail for 30 years for the heroin. Instead, if he comes and kills me. So that's why I got my gun, and I got my guns here, and I always make sure that I'm armed and ready to protect myself at all times. I'm giving away everything I sell for free during this live stream. If you pick up anything that I sell, but I just want you guys to see that this jackboot thug pig is just intimidating a kid because he doesn't have materials in his pocket to defend himself.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Give me that opportunity, pig.
Now let me ask.
Look at that kid's face. Just take a look at the kid's face. Does he not look like a 17 or 18-year-old boy? Doesn't he look like a 17 or 18-year-old boy? Doesn't he? He looks like a young boy, and this looks like a 40-year-old man who's trying to intimidate a young man. Wouldn't work with me, bro. That wouldn't work with me. I would destroy you, dude. With my words and my knowledge, obviously, because if I went physical, they would try to arrest me.
Ask you this. What have I ever done to you?
Whoa, I'm so sorry. I hate to interrupt so much. What have you done to me? You signed up to a dark, evil organization that the policies and procedures are to detain me with torture cuffs, put me in the back of your torture mobile, and then say mean lies to me to try to mentally gaslight me, and then say, oh, no, we're past that now. So whatever I was doing, we're now past that situation. So I'm going to get more felonious charges, and then you're going to kidnap me, take all my communication devices, take me down to a dungeon behind a wall where I now have to turn into a beta male because of the 1980 holding of Johnson versus Glick. And then you're going to say stupid shit to your friends and family, like I have a right to go home safe to my family, after you unjustly stopped me for words that I used, after you put me in torture cuffs, put me in your torture mobile, and took me to the dungeon. That's what you've done to me. You're a jackboot thug pig. You're an intimidator, and you're a beta male chump who needs to get on the treadmill and do some sprints, bro. You're looking soft. You're looking soft. I'm just saying, you're looking soft. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody has to have my trifold and my 5A cop card. And you get all my knowledge that I can sit here and teach you how to use it. Everybody should have a trifold in their car.
Nothing at all.
Not a you understand?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you. Then why you want to yell about it when you're in front of your buddies right
Try
now?
not to stop it.
Is it cool?
No, sir.
You trying to be a badass in front of them?
I am a badass.
You sure?
Oh, I am.
I'm giving you every opportunity to fuck me up. You understand?
Oh, I would F you up, bro. I would F you up in 2 seconds flat, bro.
Now let me ask you this. What have I ever done to you?
You're a pig.
Nothing at all.
Not a damn thing.
No, you're a pig.
What has my partner ever done to you?
He's a pig.
Not a damn thing, right?
No, he's a pig.
So why do you want to fuck the police?
Because you're pigs.
No, it's a little bit more than being stupid is what I think.
No, you're a pig.
So let me ask you something. Next time you get caught selling weed or having weed on you, do you think somebody's going to try to cut you a break? If I go to goddamn everybody out that damn Jeep and I find 1 ounce of damn weed, do you think I'm going to take everybody to jail?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Oh, so maybe weed shouldn't be illegal? Maybe people shouldn't get arrested for marijuana? Maybe it shouldn't be a crime? Maybe that? Do you think maybe that? I'm just wondering, do you think maybe that? Think maybe weed shouldn't be a crime, so this jackboot thug pig can't arrest people for weed? And now he's saying that because you said F the police, I'm going to charge everybody in your car. Pure intimidation and gaslighting.
No, hell, I'm going to take every one of your damn friends to jail.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Because you're a pig, dude. And you just asked, why does he hate you? You laid it out for him.
How old are you?
17.
I didn't know y'all could be so anymore. Everybody get out of the Jeep.
Oh, now you're going to mess with all of his friends because he said F the police.
You want to see how big of a damn police is going to be? I'm fixing to show you. I'm fixing to search every damn one of you and every damn ounce of this Jeep. Now, so help me God, if I find one damn seed, every damn one of you is going to go to jail because of police, son.
Oh, my God.
17. Can you 25 with me up at Checkers?
Jeff, I got your order. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate you ordering something. God bless you, man. Appreciate you so much. Thanks
Ultimately, the officer searched everyone in the Jeep and warned them that even a single trace of illegal substances would result in jail time for all of them.
Okay, so hold on a second. Let me just jump in here real fast, okay? It says right here on your Fifth Amendment cop card that you can't search me without reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime. How can you just randomly search me? How's that possible? Oh, because you're using the color of law to intimidate and gaslight me, and I don't know the law, and I don't have a trifold on me, and I don't have the 5A cop card on me, and neither one of them had their camera out and rolling. So it's their damn fault. It's their damn fault because we know what these jackboot thug pigs are. We know it. We all know what these jackboot thug pigs are. If your camera is not rolling, then why isn't your camera rolling? I sat here and taught you how to do this. What more do you need? What more do you need? Go to my website right now. Get everything I sell for free. Order one thing. I'll send you everything I sell for free. Everything I sell for free. I don't mail anything. It goes straight to your email. Let's watch another one.
In a tranquil neighborhood, a man finds himself on the defensive as two officers encroach on his property without justification. Unfounded suspicions hang heavy in the air, casting a shadow over this quiet enclave. The man steadfastly refuses to yield, demanding proof of a search warrant. He holds his ground, refusing to provide any identification.
Do you have a search warrant to be on my property?
Okay. I do not, okay? Listen to me.
Where's the literature in his
You can
hand?
just provide this information for me.
Where's
Your
the
IDs.
literature?
If you live here,
I'm not providing you nothing, man. Matter of fact, get off my property right now if you don't have a search warrant.
sir, I'm
asking you nice.
And I was asking you nicely as well.
Hey, sir, all I'm saying, if you don't have a search warrant, paperwork to be on my property.
Tensions escalate as the officers persist in their requests. The man's frustration grows, and he questions the legitimacy of their accusations.
What crime do you suspect
Okay, the
suspect
only
me of
crime
committing?
that I have right now is y'all failure to identify.
Okay.
Failure to identify my ass.
38.02. Failure to identify. One must already be under arrest for a crime that he has committed. What crime have I committed?
Failure to identify.
38.02. Failure to identify only becomes a crime when one has already been lawfully arrested for a crime.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example, sir, since I don't know who you is.
Detained.
Huh?
What about detained?
What am I being detained for?
You were detained because you were suspicious activity.
No, but penal code. You got to name a penal code that I've committed. That is the crime. Name a crime that I committed. You hear me? Name a crime that I committed other than being and walking down this driveway.
Got you, Edward.
His calm and composed demeanor contrasts sharply with the officers' uncertain justifications for their actions. They entered his property without permission, disregarding a posted no trespassing sign.
So everybody do me a favor right now. If you're in the chat, check your email for me real fast. I just sent off 30 trifolds and 5A cop cards. Everybody who's in here that ordered something during this live stream, check. And I sent off a bunch of free ones too. Contact me by using WordPress. I have another 150 emails for free trifolds on WordPress. That's how bad our economy is in America. That's how many people are struggling. So I'm going to get to you guys, but everybody let me know in the comment section, check your email. If you order anything digitally, it went to your spam folder. My email probably won't go into your spam folder, but let me know, everybody, in the comment section, if you got what I sent you via email. I sent you everything I sell just now. Let me know right now if you guys got the free stuff. I just want to make sure that you got it. Check your spam folder. Good to see you, Damone. Good to see you, Michael. Shaniqua, how are you? Oh, great, Chris. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, listen, what I try to do is help as many people as I can. I try to make sure that everybody has my products in their car, even if they don't have any money. It's not about me taking your money. It's about you having the tools to make sure that you can fight back against the police state, prison state, death state. And if I help enough people in my life, maybe, just maybe, I can get my keys into the golden gates of heaven. And I hope that that's true. I'm just trying my best to help as many people as I possibly can. I have to make a living. I have to make money. So if you can purchase one thing, I would really appreciate it. You don't have to, though. I'll still give it to you for free. I'll still send you everything I can email you for free. And I do it all day. I do it every day. It's what I do all day from the beginning of the day till the end of the day. Now, I do have Constitutional Law Scholar up on the board. I do have it ready to go. So I'm really excited about teaching Constitutional Law Scholar over the next few days. But during this live stream right now, it's a giant giveaway. Buy one of my products and I will email you everything I sell for free. It's $30, but you get the driver and the non-driver cop card. And as you guys can see, it says cop requests ID and says he has reasonable suspicion. You don't got to give him ID. But if you don't have this in your pocket, then you are in big trouble because he's going to walk over you, bro. If you don't have this and you're not wielding your camera like a ninja warrior, listen to me. I want to explain something to you guys clearly. I want your registration, your license, proof of insurance to be in the visor above your head, rubber band into your visor with this broccoli wad rubber band. And then when the cop says license, registration, and proof of insurance, or if he says, why are you going so fast? Or do you know why I pulled you over? Or I'm using, revised code 4727B that says this, you go, here's my license, registration, and proof of insurance. And then he says, do you know how fast you were going? Do you know why I pulled you over? Is your address on your driver's license the same as your actual address? No matter what he says. I then, with my camera, point out that I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right. I point it to the camera and I say I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. And that's how it works. Just like that. And if he says any other questions to you, you say, officer, I've already invoked my Fifth Amendment right. This video is for the judge for my federal civil rights lawsuit for you violating my Fifth Amendment right. Please do your job. If you need to write me a ticket, go ahead and do it. Thank you for your time, officer. Don't ask me any more questions. You take control of the jackboot thug pig in front of you. So when I see your pullover and you send me your video, I'm like, bam, he followed directions exactly as I taught him or her. You get this, I send you the PDF in the email. You print one out for all your friends and family. You're not hurting my feelings at all. You're helping your people. And that's why I send you the PDF, so you have it. I'm trying to tell y'all, you better listen. When you're in torture cuffs in the back of the car, you're going to be like, well, Chili did tell me to do it the way he told me to do it. I'm trying to tell you, man, you got to listen.
Show you guys, because you're dealing with the wrong one. That's why you guys mad at me, because you won't be able to handle me like you handle the other ones, because I'm on top of my game. I know you see the gold teeth, the tattoos, and immediately think I'm another plain, normal, regular black guy. No, player, wrong one. But let me introduce
nah, player.
Hey, Texas Penal Code, failed to identify. A person commits,
and he's got his wife filming.
He intentionally refused to give his name, residence, address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the person. I am not under arrest. Once you show me that you have a legitimate reason to believe that I have committed a crime or I'm in the act of committing a crime, you got to name a penal code. What penal code do you suspect me of breaking? What crime have I committed? This officer told me I look suspicious, man. I look suspicious. I walking down the driveway right here down to the backyard, right? When the officer right here was passing by, this officer right here was passing by. And when he seen me, he turned around and came back. And I looked up, he already in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? He seen the no trespassing sign.
That's correct.
He's agreeing with me. He seen the no trespassing sign and took it upon his business because he seen a guy, I guess it's such a nice looking house that we weren't supposed to be there. He's trespassing. He's looking to try to take something from me. You hear me? I violated no law. I haven't breached the peace. I've done nothing wrong. And he's here asking me for my information.
Exactly.
That's all I need.
And I don't have to give that to you if I've done nothing wrong, sir.
For a suspicion that?
Taylor in Colorado.
Suspicious of what?
Of being at this property.
This is proof right here, Marlon, of what we're dealing with. This is proof what we're dealing with. We got people in charge of us who don't even know the laws themselves. But I'll quote them for them. You hear me? I'll quote them for them.
In this serene neighborhood, an unassuming man displays an impressive grasp of the law.
So what is he doing right, everybody? What is he doing correctly? What is he doing the right way right now? He's got his camera out and he's wielding the camera like a ninja warrior. He's wielding his camera properly. He's showing himself on camera and he's showing the cop behind him on camera. I want you to film yourself. I want to see what happens to you. I want to see what happens to you. I want to know exactly what happens to you during your stop. Do you understand that? It's not too much to believe that your skin, your hair, your eyes has a value. And if you film properly, where you're filming yourself and the cop, like so, then I can see if you get struck, if you get hit, if you get damaged, because your body and your soul has a value. And I want to see on camera if the value of you is being diminished by the jackboot thug pigs who are abusing you. So I can't tell what's happening to you if you're just filming the cops like this. I need you to film you and the cops. You see how he's doing it? He's got his camera like this. He's got himself on the camera. He's got the pig on the camera behind him. This is what I need to see you doing. I need to see you on camera, just like this. So they got the cop behind you. Now also, because I'm filming with the cop behind me, cop can't say I'm in his face. My back is turned to you. My back is turned to you. You see, there's a real method to the madness here. I'm teaching you now. I'm giving away my products. Check your email. Did everybody get the free products? I just sent off at least 30 emails. Did everybody get the free products I just sent off? I got something coming out for Taylor in Colorado right now. I got something coming out for Dana in Ohio right now. So check your email right now and see if I sent you everything for free in your inbox. I want to make sure that you get the stuff in your car that you need. What does it say on your 5A cop card? It says right there, cop approaches. First thing is cop cited or citing, start filming immediately. First, and you state out loud, I invoke my First Amendment rights. Number 2, cop approaches and says any words to you at all. While filming, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You can show the cop where your 5A cop card says, Fifth Amendment is unequivocal. Cop loses qualified immunity for questioning you. That's the steps. Those are the steps that you take when you interact with a pig. On your trifold, if you have the trifold in your pocket, you open up the trifold and it says, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't answer questions. Don't ask me where I'm coming from, where I'm going, where I've been, if I've been drinking, if I have a gun. I will take no tests, no searches or seizures. Use the address on my identification. I'll give no additional ID. Everything I need to provide by law is in the slip below. Don't talk. Let your trifold do the talking for you. What if you're a little buzzed, you had a drink or two, and your speech is slightly slurred? If I have one drink, I'll talk like this because I don't drink alcohol. So I get messed up every time. Thanks for the super chat. I'm just seeing that come through. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that, man. God bless you. Use the literature that you bought from me or that I gave to you. Use the card that you bought from me or I gave to you. Use the stuff I gave you or that you purchased. If you purchase anything from my website, I will email you everything else for free. Order now. I'm going to end this live stream in about 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Get your order in now. Right now, order one thing from my website. I'll send you everything for free. David, I sent you a bunch of free stuff. Patrick, I sent you a bunch of free stuff just now. Make sure you guys share what I've sent with you to your friends. Let me send off the last batch right here. This is the last batch to 16 people. I just sent off to 16 more people. So I think I sent off over 120 emails today. And about one quarter or 1/5 of those people ordered something, but that's okay. I want you guys to make sure you share the products that I gave you with your friends and family. Teach them what I'm teaching you about, making sure that you show the literature on camera and you have the literature in your hand. This is how it works. I got to go. I'm going to finish Constitutional Law Scholar. You guys got to get a glimpse of it. So let me get back on what I'm doing. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it. I'm glad we got to spend some time together. I am God is here. Good to see you. You have rights, cops have duties. I think I just said something like that. Thanks, brother. Daniel, it's nice to see you. Scrubzilla, Bronco Nation, KT, Chevy, Jeff Hates Pigs, KT, Alexander was in here. Brick, how are you, my friend? Damone, Cody, Victor, always good to see you, Victor. Bronco Nation family, Mark was in here today. Chevy, Scrubzilla, always good to see Scrubzilla. I hope that you feel better. Black Light was in here. CC, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming. I super duper appreciate it. The Citizens Broadcast Cooperative was in here. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next one. Later, Gator.